Okay, so gonna make a quick video talking about simulation theory and the event. Are we living in a simulation? No. The ideas of God and the works of God are far more nuanced than what our concept of simulation is. So no, we are not living in a simulation. There is a simulation planned. The end times is a 3D simulation. It is a spin-off, so that is a simulation. So when the love of God and the ideas of God are removed from this realm, then that would line up with man's ideas of what a simulation is. But it's a reality created by the ideas of man without God's grace attached to it. So man did the end times all on his own, created this spin-off, this simulation that's going to happen right as the event hits. Man created that. He did it to himself. So the event, what the event is it's a beyond X-class solar flare. We've got like I said, told you before, no man knows the time or the date, but I'll tell you this: we've got a growing season, whatever that means to you. I can't give specifics beyond that, but plant and reap and do it quickly, because there is going to be an event, and what it's going to look like from the third dimension is that people dematerialize. This is the separating the wheat from the tares. It's going to look like people dematerialize from the third dimension. From a fifth dimensional perspective, it's going to look like people just drop. So does any of that have to happen? If we work hard and start taking care of each other, and really hit revival hard and get people shifted, fewer people are going to drop. And more people will dematerialize out of the third dimension into this fifth dimensional reality and shift. So what do you want for your loved ones? Are you ready to get to work? I've been waiting for the right triggers and markers and for people to reach in and be ready for this type of information. But people have had trouble just digesting and swallowing the milk. This is tough stuff to swallow. There's a lot of work that's got to be done to prepare for an event such as this that mankind has never known in its recorded history. So if you want to talk more, we'll talk more. But yeah, the event is a beyond X-class solar flare. We need big time revival, and I'll tell you that we've got to spread a better energy. We've got to spread these better ideals. We've got to start healing our planet. We've got to take some of this built up load, this aggression, this load of aggression that's built up with these militaries around the world, and we've got to get them to start healing. We've got to take that built up energy, all that stored money and resource and thought and idea, all that stored up energy that was going to go to destroying the planet, and we need to transmutate that into something that actually heals the planet. But who better to do it than the same warriors that went around the world taking the planet apart? So why don't we put together something where we heal our guys, where we heal Achilles, Operation Heal Achilles. Why not? Where we send the guys who we wounded, to allow all this aggression and war to take place, and we say, hey, listen, now we want to heal you. We're going to send you out to do the healing of the world. We can put together ideas like this. We can make a better future, but we have to start now. Like I said, we've got one growing season to get these seeds in the ground and reap this harvest. And put this third dimensional end times terror simulation to bed. So, if you want to work on it, let's work on it. If you don't want to do nothing about it, don't do nothing about it. But, I think most of humanity is going to want to move forward. This is the way. This is what, this is what Jesus Christ was talking to us about. It's about the gain of function of free will. And if your free will tells you that you're allowed to compromise and take away the free will of another individual, that's a problem for the gain of function of free will. How is that going to spread free will? And the ability for people to make decisions on their own. If you use your free will to oppress and take away the free will of others. So I think that's what the gospel, the God spell, that's what the God spell is. It's the spell that breaks all other spells over you. It's the teachings of Yahshua ben Joseph, of Jesus Christ, God as a man, perfected on earth. He gave you the keys to unlock yourself from that third dimensional bad reality that you don't want to go into. I'm telling you, you are on the right timeline. We've got to get people focused. We've got to get people shifted into the right energy. We got to get people taking care of each other, and we got to get better plans, and we got to get them rolling. And we've got to start protecting our infrastructure from what's about to happen. And if for some reason I'm wrong, I'll stand in this. This is what God told me. This is what God's told me to tell you. This is what He's told me to explain. And so if you want to hear it, hear it. If you don't want to hear it, don't hear it. But you're not gonna do something to me because God's asked me to tell you. If you think you're gonna come at me, you're gonna get over it. You're gonna get over that. I'm trying to help. And I'm going to help. That's what time it is. And so let's get to work. We can, we don't have to do this from a fear-based perspective. We can enable and encourage each other. And we can get this done. So let's get it done. Thank you. Love y'all.